Hello and welcome to AM Guitar with me, Anjay. Today we are looking at the Camola Wireless Lavalier Mic. Now then, Camola reached out to me recently and asked me if I wanted to check out their wireless lavalier mic. And I have to admit, I was really intrigued because I use a lavalier mic from time to time, a wired one, and it's a little bit of a pain in the backside. And I'm not using any mic at the moment, I'm recording straight into the camera. But lavalier mics are really useful because they pick up sound far better than the camera does, and you can get a bit of distance from the camera before it starts to get echoey and things. So a wireless one made a lot of sense because it just means that I can clip it on, I can be recording, and I don't have wires in the way. When you're playing guitar with a wire traipsing around that isn't just the guitar lead, it can get really awkward. So yeah, I jumped at the chance. Now then, this, you get two units. They automatically synchronize with each other. You have, let's take this off. You have your transmitter that you can plug into either a computer or a phone. So it comes with two leads, or like anything that takes a 3-band plug. You get a little bag, you get a little baffle, and you get two USB-C charging leads. So it's rechargeable. You turn them both on by pressing, where is it? That little black button there. And that one. Okay, so you can see that the transmitter is a little bit lower on battery than the receiver. You can recycle what band they're on by pressing that button, and you can change the input volume with this button. If I press that, it'll change. Focus on it. There we go. There we go. And before we get into any kind of demo of it, I can guarantee you this works really well because I have just done the outdoors demo with it and I'm incredibly impressed. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this all together. I'm going to connect it up to myself here, and I'm going to show you the difference in quality between using this and just using the camera's mic. So all you do is you plug the receiver, plug this end into the receiver, plug the other end into the camera, and then clip this to yourself. So there. So I'm all plugged in. And as you can hear, it's clearer than me talking directly to the camera. I'm now completely wireless. So what I can do is I can step up, I can walk away from the camera, and it's still clear. I'm not getting, what you'd have if I was talking to the camera, obviously, is you'd hear kind of the room around me. It'd start echoing. So what I'm going to show you is me demoing this outside with my daughter. And I'm just walking away from the camera. And you'll see just how far this transmits. And I basically didn't get to the end of its range. So we'll switch to that, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I'm outside. I've got the Camola mic set up. We're going to see how far it works for. I'm going to keep walking down that way. My daughter's holding the camera. So let's see how long this lasts. Now, what I'm going to have to do is keep talking. I've already done one take of this, and it was quite an awkward thing to do with cars walking past, driving past. But I'll keep talking, I'll keep walking backwards. Now I know for a fact that it's going to still be connected here because it was the first time we tried this. So I'm going to walk a little bit further this time. So this is round about where we got to last time, and it was still transmitting really well. So I'm going to keep going. I said last time that this is probably one of the worst videos I'm ever going to do, but actually, for a lavalier mic that can go this kind of distance, I think the Camola represents some really good value for money at sort of like £90. Now, whether or not it's cut off now, I don't know, but I'm going to assume it probably has. So I'm going to start walking back towards the camera. and see when it kicks in. I'm realising I'm going to have to blur out a few of the car license plates around, but that's all good. Don't mind that too much. It's definitely going to be reconnected by now. So I'm going to head back to my daughter, and then we're going to go back inside and just check that this actually works. So I shall be back in a mo. Yeah, so thanks Olivia for holding the camera. I didn't want to use a tripod because there's too many people walking around. Now, as you can see, it transmitted the entire distance. I've no idea what the distance was, but I mean, more than far enough for most people's usage, really, if you're doing YouTube videos and the like. For me, having a wireless lavalier mic makes so much more sense because I don't get anything tangled up. So if I grab my guitar, you know, I have to sort of feed it under the wire. I have to be really careful when I'm playing because it is tangled and it's just a real pain in the backside. I can also move without the sound shifting because I'm talking to the camera directly. So moving around doesn't change the volume. As you can see, I can walk tens of meters away from the camera and it still picks up. And for £90, I think this is a really good value little piece of kit, because if you're looking for a lavalier mic, a good lavalier mic, they're quite expensive. Good wireless lavalier mics tend to be really expensive. So I think this represents really good value. It's clear, the transmission distance is great. If you're in the market for a lavalier mic, this is definitely worth looking at. Yeah, okay, the unit's not quite as subtle as a tiny little mic, but for me that doesn't matter because it means I can have a better quality sound when I'm doing my videos. So I'll be using this all the time. Obviously, again, massive thank you to Camola for sending this out to me. It is going to get a lot of use on the channel. I'd love to hear your comments in the comments section, because obviously this is a slightly niche area, things like lavalier mics. I'm really interested to know what you think if you're a YouTuber and you're using sort of big mic setups, or you're outside needing to do stuff and you find it hard to kind of capture the sound. Is this the sort of thing you would use, or would you be using a wired mic or something more expensive? Now let me know in the comments, like, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.